Dear NetSuite, I didn't choose you. You were already bolted into the business by the time I showed up. Just another inheritance from executives long gone, a few $1 million sunk into an idea no one bothered to finish. I was told to own it, which meant no training, no documentation, no budget, just figure it out. So I did, not out of passion, but because every unfinished task rolls downhill and I happened to be standing at the bottom. At first I hated you, not because you were the worst thing in the world, but because you introduced a level of complexity no one else seemed interested in managing. Everyone cared about reports, but no one cared about the data that fed them. Everyone wanted automation, but no one wanted to define the process. Somehow that became my job. The more I learned, the less I could unsee. Bad bond structures, phantom inventory, negative bins, rework masquerading as assembly, accounting crying for a clean close, ops crying for ship dates, warehouse crying because no one can read a pick ticket. Meanwhile, everyone swore it was the system. I tolerated you out of survival, I mastered you out of necessity. Competence is funny that way, it rewards you with more responsibility and zero clarity about whether it's a blessing or a trap. Then I met your peers, other ERPs, other clouds, other solutions sold with straight faces by people who had never packed a pallet in their lives. And I learned something unfortunate. You weren't the worst, not even close. You were just the one that got blamed because you were visible. That's when the bitterness softened, not into love, let's not lie, but into resignation with dignity. You and I built something together, not because either of us wanted to, but because someone had to. Go lives got done. Quarterly closes stopped bleeding. Operations moved with less drama. People got raises because the numbers finally made sense. No one remembers who configured the search that gave them their margin. They just remembered that it works now. And honestly, that's fine. That's the job. So dear NetSuite, I'm gonna pretend this was some childhood dream. You were the career I tripped into, the craft I reverse engineered, the system I tolerated until tolerance turned into expertise. If I'm grateful for anything, it's that you never pretended to be perfect. You just quietly rewarded good people willing to go deeper than the menu bar. We're not in love, we're just in business. And somehow, that's enough.